definitely spend a good part of a day here.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. Welcome to Wall Drug. This is hot. It's not every day you get the opportunity to slide down the dinosaur's tail.
Ice hits the spot. The wild, wild west adventures of Mom, Dad, Girl, and a little white dog.
Episode 2, Corn, Cars, and Drugs. Well, not actual drugs, but wall drugs.
Day 2 of 75. Corn Palace and a different kind of harvest hose.
Day 2's adventures took us from that wonderful harvest house in Wisconsin to the world's only corn palace. We just couldn't miss the opportunity to see that. After a restful night and a peaceful morning at our harvest host, it finally starts to sink in what an epic adventure we're about to embark upon. As we cross the mighty Mississippi, it starts getting real.
Get ready for the wild, wild west adventures of Mom, Dad, Girl, and a little white dog. Oh yeah, and Aerodessa ice cream too. Fun fact, the Mississippi River is the second longest river in North America, flowing 2,350 miles.
I guess I could have packed more.
So we left Nordic Creamery this morning and we just crossed into Minnesota, crossing the mighty Mississippi River. And we're not exactly sure where we're going to end up today. We are being guided to the Badlands National Park, but we don't know if we'll make it there or not. We'll see if we need to stop along the way or if we're just gonna trudge our way through. And that Route 14 was just a beautiful road with lots of different dairy farms and lots of cool stuff to see. Of course, I missed recording most of it because I would see it and say, oh, that's so cool, and then it would pass us by. But just trust me on it, there was some cool stuff. So Alexis, what did you love about staying at Nordic Creamery?
Well, I really like the horses.
That was cool.
Welcome to Minnesota! Fun fact, Minnesota gets its name from the Minnesota River. The word Minnesota means sky-tinted or cloudy water.
A few farms.
Can't quite tell, but there's a purple road.
355 miles.
Only 355 miles to Wall Drug. So our Minnesota stop consisted of a little potty stop off the highway, a little exercise time for Polly. You guys stretch your legs?
Welcome to those blasted things! Welcome to this blasted thing! Welcome to this blasted thing! Welcome to South Dakota! Fun fact, its nickname is the Mount Rushmore State. Why? Because Mount Rushmore's there.
Dada, you can go 80 now! Put the pedal to the metal!
Watch it!
Oh, she's eating! There's the Porter Sculpture Park. That was supposed to be our stop for the night.
She's on the iPad.
There was no shortage of wall drug billboards, nor was there a shortage of farms and cows.
Next stop, Mitchell, South Dakota.
Welcome to the world's only corn palace!
This one's one of my favorite pictures on the side. That one's really cool too.
Let's go inside.
There's the first corn palace in 1891.
This was just such a cool stop. I love it when people take waste materials and turn them into something beautiful.
These gorgeous peonies.
Outside of the Corn Palace, we saw these beautiful peonies. And I've always been an advocate for stopping to smell the roses any chance you get, or in this case, the peonies. Well, we weren't down the road for long before we noticed another sign for wall drug. And another, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another.
That's a lot of signs for wall drug. Mom, they have coffee for 5 cents. It's the tradition.
Do lunch or be lunch?
It's a national treasure.
The experience is priceless. I wonder if we should stop at Wall Drug.
Let's do it, Mom.
Just as soon as we crossed the Missouri River, the landscape started to change drastically. South Dakota went from green, flat plains to these beautiful rolling hills. From the Corn Palace, we made our way across I-90 all the way to the Pioneer Auto Museum, our Harvest Host stop for the night.
Day 2. Final stats. 526 miles.
We were fortunate enough that our stop for the night was right across the street from award-winning ribeye at Rusty Spur, which I must say was a pretty good meal.
So where'd we land tonight, honey?
We're in Mundo, South Dakota at the Pioneer Auto Museum.
Yep, another member of the Harvest Host.
We're waiting for our steak.
From the Rusty Bucket.
Rusty bucket.
Or Rusty Spur.
Rusty something.
It's the Rusty Spur. What do you think about Mundo?
Old-fashioned town.
Is it kind of like an old-fashioned town? Kind of cool.
I like it.
Got some takeout from the Rusty Spur. Ribeye and fries.
Yeah.
Day 3 of 75. We never knew auto museums were so cool.
And so is the ice water from Wall Drug.
Let's check out Prairie Town at the Pioneer Auto Show.
To be honest, auto museums have never really been my thing. But since this was a Harvest Host stop, we wanted to participate, and Alexis and I thought the Prairie Town did sound pretty cool. We love historic towns. Jason went on ahead because we knew he wanted more time there.
The Bandit, Daisy Duke, of course the General Lee. Pretty awesome. This is a 1921 white motorhome. Says it cost $16,000 to build. The story is it's a 3-year tour, ocean to ocean, and then around the world. Bed in the back. See the kitchen. Pretty cool. Must be on a Model T frame, I would imagine.
And Alexis and I were just planning to skip on ahead through all the cars and get to that Prairie Town. But when we walked inside, we were just amazed by how cool all of these artifacts were. Not just cars,
Look how small this car is.
Oh, that is so crazy.
but old telephones, old computers, so much history in this cool museum.
So here's Alexis inside an old-fashioned phone booth, way before cell phones. What do you think about that?
I like it. It's kind of cool. You know what I think these things are? I think you like put the fingers through them and like turn it.
You did, and that's how you would dial the number.
And like whatever that clicks is the number that it, so to do that you would like twist it to like here, there to get like a number. I'll show you how it works. So you twist this to get a number.
A lot of these old bikes bring back some memories of my childhood. I remember them being thrown in people's yards, just sitting outside to rust. Now they'd be worth a fortune. Bad bike.
This one's made out of wood.
There's tons to see here at the Pioneer Auto Show. Definitely worth the stop. You can even go to church. Church on the Prairie. They had 34 people last Sunday. Now we've got some Model Ts.
Alexis asked me to get a picture with her, and I didn't even look at the sign.
This reminds me of the conversion van that my dad had. These things are pretty awesome.
We got some weird mirrors going on over here.
No, I look ridiculous.
Oh, those are crazy.
Look at all the outboard engines. Unreal.
Welcome to the 1906 Railroad Caboose.
Ooh, give us a tour.
So here is where you would sleep and everything. I don't look too comfortable, but that's where you would sleep. And here's like a workspace and like a desk. Obviously you can see that chair probably does not look the comfortablest.
And they probably ate there too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Look at that old oil lamp too.
Yeah. And then here's where they would heat everything up.
You even have the kettle up there, ready to make some nice hot tea. And this part was kind of cool. You could climb this ladder and go all the way up and have a cool little seat up there. You get a really good view in this part of the caboose.
What? I did not notice this before.
But look, there's more in the back. Show us what's in the back room.
And here is a kind of sink,
Mm-hmm.
a kind of cabinet.
Kind of like a sink.
And here's some shelves.
And the
And
very
it's a
special
toilet.
room back here. Yep, the toilet.
Time to go to jail. Looks like he's sleeping. This looks like an inviting place. It's nice and cozy in there.
Homesteader shack.
Welcome to the one-room schoolhouse.
Look how cool that is. A whole class in one spot.
Those are some interesting lunchboxes.
These are for a boat.
So here's a little newer one. You saw the one back there.
The rotary, right?
Yeah. So here's one. So you would click in a dial.
Yep, and this one you could just push the numbers to dial.
And then you could just call everyone. And the cordless phone is a big deal because obviously you can't bring it too far out.
Right. See, now you kind of get to feel of why it was so cool to get that cordless phone, right?
Apple computer, that thing cost like $5,000 back in the day.
That is cool.
These are some older computers too.
Apple beginnings.
Oh, I want to show you this. Like this one.
This baby took a 3-year tour from ocean to ocean. So Pioneer Auto Museum was a really, really cool stop. There was so much to see here, not just cars, but a lot of history. What was your favorite part, Alexis?
Well, there was a lot of cool old-fashioned things. I especially liked all the cars.
That was really cool. And it was kind of neat for her to see the history of the different kinds of telephones and the payphone booths and everything. And of course, Polly loved it because dogs are allowed too. Yes.
Tons of Americana stuff. It's not just cars. They have your old lunch boxes, toys. Of course, they have the General Lee and one of the Bandit cars, and lots of signs and movie posters, and you could probably spend a good part of a day here.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
After spending the whole morning enjoying the Pioneer Auto Museum, we were ready to get on the road and continue heading west. We only had 88 miles to travel to our final destination for the evening, which we were super excited about and we'll share later. We weren't on the road for very long until we started spotting wall drug billboards.
Wow!
And these are in addition to all the ones we saw the minute we got into South Dakota.
Yeah!
Did you know there's over 300 wall drug signs?
That's amazing!
You can be yourself at Wall Drug. They even have free ice water. It's really cool at Wall Drug. They have buffalo burgers at Wall Drug too. And the coffee's only 5 cents.
Wow!
There's homemade ice cream too. Mom, I really think we need to go to Wall Drug.
I think you might be right. With over 300 billboards, it's hard not to get caught in a wall drug tourist trap.
Only 2 blocks away from Wall Drug.
Welcome to Wall Drug.
This is Twilight the Nighttime Fairy.
Pretty cool.
He's a wild one. Hold on, Alexis.
What are their names?
Musha, hurry up, pull it. Come on, hurry up. I'll give you your M&M's if you do it. Come on, hurry up.
This is Pops. All right, Alexis, she's getting her official free ice water. What are those little creatures? Have you seen those before?
Ice hits the spot. You can get Wall Drug ice cubes too.
Awesome, huh?
There it is, Wall Drug. More tourist stuff than you could shake a stick at.
Yep. The Wall Drug 80-foot dinosaur. There she is. Not every day you get the opportunity to slide down the dinosaur's tail.
I'm gonna call him Wilbur.
So how is the official Wall Drug donut?
Pretty good for $9.
$9 for a donut and some pop.
As you can see, Wall Drug is a great little pit stop for that out west road trip. With endless photo opportunities, entertainment, food, and shopping, you just can't go wrong with a stop at Wall Drug. This modest pharmacy was started in the 1930s and it's come a long way since then. With more than 20,000 visitors on an average summer day, Wall Drug has become a South Dakota staple and an all-American pastime. The ice water is still free and the coffee's still only 5 cents.
Have you figured out where we'll stop next? Well, I'll give you a clue. There are prairie dogs, bison, and lots of grass here in this national park.
Be sure to subscribe to stay updated on our 75-day road trip across America to the Wild Wild West.
Thanks for watching!
Really? Like this year, or?
Like this one's not
I feel like this year has been the worst because of COVID. Like I've never had this much trouble finding campgrounds. I've been saying for 2 months to get this.
The old depot. Pretty cool to imagine the adventures that were taken in places like this. Get your ticket, send your telegraph out. Get warmed up by the potbelly stove. Sit there and wait for your ride.